Hi everyone, welcome back to ASX Market Watch and our charting trend signals for Australia. Just a really quick one today, just because, well, there's a lot happening. It's earnings season. Happy days. Hallelujah. This is, as I said over the last couple of weeks, this is what will make or break the current rally that we were in. Now, there's quite a few things. In fact, what I was expecting was a market low in October. That was based on market cycles. Now, looking at the market now, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And quite frankly, that's okay by me. Simply because, let's check it out and see where we're at. This is the All Ordinaries. Now, what we do is we look at the overall market just because we believe that 3 out of 4 stocks might follow the overall market, and we can break that down a little bit more. I'll get into that in a little bit later as well, but very simply, we had our sort of channel here. Now, what's happened is if it was to break down to the downside, that would be a bad sign, but what has happened is it's actually broken up out of that channel just in the last couple of weeks, and it has continued upwards. It's gone past the downtrend line. Now, this downtrend line is no ordinary downtrend line. It is a magical downtrend line. No, but seriously, it's actually a really huge downtrend line. It's 5 years long. It's massive. It's and basically, to give you an idea of that, that adds a lot of weight to that trend line. Basically, it will be a spot where price will tend to find resistance, strong resistance, and the fact that the market has, so that's the top in 2007, right up there. And what a ride it's been, hey. Anyone who's been in the market over the last 4 years, it's been a great learning curve for some and a great way to prove their prowess for others. This is where the market is at the moment, and it has broken up above that downtrend line, which is why I'm saying that that's happy days. It basically negates this rising channel, which is usually a bearish sign. It negates that cycle, which is what I was expecting as well. And yeah, so basically that is the overall market heading up at this stage. Now, what we were looking at previously over the last couple of weeks, and look, the last 2 weeks have been amazing for earnings as well. We've had some fantastic earnings. Not a lot has changed in the individual sectors. The strong sectors are still consumer discretionary. As you can see, that one, if we just have a really quick look, still outperforming the All Ordinaries being the blue line there. Actually, what I will do is just increase that. So that's basically where we're at the moment. Energy, no. Financials, yes. Financials is absolutely going gung-ho. I'll show you a few stocks in that sector as well. Healthcare is still killing it. Information technology has absolutely taken off over the last couple of weeks. That means that their earnings for that sector have been outperforming, basically because it's earnings season, and we're seeing that large rise in the last couple of weeks. That means that the earnings have been positive. That means that the earnings have outperformed expectations, and the market for information technology has gone gangbusters really quickly. Property is still going well. Consumer staples has absolutely taken off as well, so that's another good sign. Telecommunications, utilities, and property, financials, yes, all of the above. A few ones that are still struggling. Industrials is still just struggling but trying to come back. Materials is also finding a bottom. And because there's so many stocks in the materials sector, this one here, this red line, and it's just starting to find a bottom here, it's starting to move up. That's potentially why the overall market is finding strength now. What I mean by that is, see, we've got our All Ordinaries really quickly. All Ordinaries, so this is our All Ordinaries here, and as you can see, the overall market is moving up now. It was stuck in a very sideways pattern for quite some time, and the reason was that some sectors were heading up, but the main sector, which is materials, was still heading down. Now that that's starting to find a bottom, and that's materials here. So now that that's starting to find a bottom, it allows the overall market, it sort of releases that pressure on the overall market. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, look, it's just testing and measuring. You're testing and measuring the market all of the time. You've got to find out where the strong sectors are, where the strong stocks within those sectors are. Really quickly, there have just been some absolute gangbusters in the last couple of weeks. Australand in the financial sector, that's recently had a positive earnings, and now it's continued to stream upwards, which is absolutely fantastic. AMP has recently had an excellent earnings just a couple of days ago, and yeah, what we're looking for is for, after these earnings, for the price to continue upwards. Often the reason for this is because of the post-earnings announcement drift. Just Google that term, it's absolutely fantastic. fantastic. It does work. I've used it myself. This is a Challenger Financial Group as well. Just posted excellent earnings again just a couple of days ago. And what else have we got? There's a few others in the consumer discretionary. Obviously, they're all over the place. There's heaps and heaps. Consumer staples, sorry. Wesfarmers posted excellent earnings. Luckily, the method that I personally use got me in around about here. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, like not rocket science in any way, shape or form. That's a strong sector. Woolworths, again, a few buy points there. Absolutely fantastic. And decent earnings. I think, actually, I'm not sure if it's released its earnings yet, but it's still performing well above all its averages. Happy days there as well. Many others as well. Invacare, which I think is possibly related. It's in industrial. It's in consumer discretionary, but it's also possibly related to healthcare. And that's what we're looking at here. Is on Friday. It must have been fantastic earnings. Again, my particular method has gotten me in a little bit earlier, which is happy days. So yeah, that's just fantastic stuff. There's lots of gains to be made out there at the moment. Obviously, keep your stop losses in. That's what we want, the gains, but we want to protect our gains as well, or protect ourselves from loss. So really, apart from that, that's basically it. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope it's helped in some small way. And have a fantastic week. Keep doing amazing things. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.